I am a huge fan of keeping good structure and organizing your work. In this video, you are going to learn various ways to increase your productivity and workflow in your DAW. In music production, one very important factor for improving your work efficiency is to create a good structure of your projects in your DAW. This will help you in many ways, such as always having a great overview of the song you work on, a clean and clear layout of your project, the sections of your track, the channel groups, the sounds you use, and so on. I will give you my top ways for increasing your workflow and efficiency using good organization and structure in your DAW project. 1. Color coding. Using colors on your tracks to keep them separated is a good practice. But I want you to go even further by always using the same color for the same specific kinds of sounds. For example, personally, I have always colored my bass tracks red and my lead instruments yellow, because that is how I see the colors when thinking about these kinds of sounds. Now it's your turn. Close your eyes and think about a kind of instrument or sound at a time. Let's say you start thinking about bass. Now close your eyes and then think about what color you instinctively associate with it. This is different from person to person, and I believe it is very important that your color coding is customized for your personal workflow and preference. Alright? Now do this association exercise in a step-by-step process until you have a full color scheme for your music productions in your DAW. 2. Section markers. I love using section markers to get a good overview of the segments of the track I'm working on. You simply add a marker in the beginning of every new section of your track. For example, a section for intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, and so on. In most DAWs, you can then use shortcuts to jump between different sections, which is an added benefit of this technique. 3. Sound library and favorites. I recommend you to create a folder on your computer called, for example, Sound Library. In that folder, you then add subfolders for each category of sound you have. The great benefit of this is that you will have a structure of sounds that is completely personalized to your way of organizing sounds. So this kind of structured sound bank is something you create outside of your DAW on your computer's disk drive. But I also recommend that you always use the favorites or ranking feature of your DAW, and even of your most used instrument plugins. The point is that you want to be able to find your favorite sounds as fast as possible. Alright, so color coding, section markers, and your own custom sound library. Those are some of my top ways of using structure and organization for boosting your music making efficiency. Now your action for this video is to try out these 3 ways yourself. And also, if you come up with other ways to structure and organize your production workflow, write those down and start using these methods. I'm Mike, signing out, and you rock, my friends.